Metcalf immediately impact this team right off the bat in training camp?
Well, TJ, I recruited him out of high school. Great kid, great family. But, he's been to Arkansas, played in this league, been to Michigan, played in the Big Ten, and be able to get a kid with that kind of experience to be on the defense, I think he can be an impact early.
Coach, I saw recently where you said you don't deal with softness. What is softness, and what's sort of the opposite of that you demand in players?
Well, for me, just softness is like the non-willingness to put your body on the line for your team you're playing for. I just believe that's how I was raised. That's how I played in the backyard. I mean, you just got to be willing to throw your body on the line for the team you're playing for. So if I showed up on tape, not that you ain't going to miss tackles and stuff like that. I get it. I haven't played before. But you got to have an innate toughness and a mental toughness to, when things ain't going as well as that you want them to be able to fight through it and continue to play. So.
Emily in the back.
Hi, Coach. Emily Cochran from WBIR. You spent the 2025 season with Knowles. Why was it important for you to follow him here to Tennessee, and what led to that decision?
Well, Coach Knowles, he a brilliant mind when it come down to defense. I was honored that he wanted me to come with him. I've been knowing him for a long time, but not knowing him like I knew him in 2025. So for him to ask me, it was an honor. To be able to come to Tennessee was an honor. So, and I just want to be around good people. I mean, the staff he put together is excellent. So I'm excited to be here.
Brett Hobbs with VaultQuest. So what have you learned about your room in the last 6 weeks in terms of returning guys, new guys who've come in maybe in the last 4 weeks? What have you learned about them?
Besides the names? No. These kids really love football. They're really smart. They want to be coached. They're very attentive in meetings. They want to be here. So I think we have something to work with. Now, obviously, we don't have the pads on. We're just doing, some off-season stuff right now. But the way they come to work each day and how excited they are for the work, I think we have a chance.
Austin.
Hey, Coach, Austin Bryce, VaultQuest. You add TJ, as referenced earlier. You add DeJuan. DeJuan, you coached a year ago. But when you've got guys that have been in this building, they're looking around, all of a sudden they see a new defensive staff and in your room, new safeties.
Right.
Does the iron sharpen the iron there? Do you see them kind of get a little more heightened focus and like, I've got to, step on the gas here?
Well, you want them all to be wanting to step on the gas, but like I told them all when I first met with all the group together, that you earn your playing time. Just because I know you or didn't know you, that don't affect playing time. It's all what you do on the field. So I think they all believe that it's going to be performance-based. It's no favorites. Everybody got to earn their job. So as long as you got that kind of culture and everybody feel like they got a chance to win the job, I think you're going to be okay.
Being up front.
Ben McKee with Go Balls 24/7. Curious your impression of Idris Farouk and what you think he could potentially develop into.
Well, I recruited E out of high school as well. He up in that Baltimore area. Again, he's smart, catch on to things fast. He moves well. The little bit of tape that I watched from last year, he looked like he got a feel for the game. So I'm excited to coach him. Do y'all really need to use the mic? Y'all saying I got bad hearing?
I'm going to use it to me, but hi, Coach. I'm Allie Campbell with Co-DC News. Can you describe this defensive coaching staff now that it's all complete?
We old. Nah, I'm not. Nah. Nah, it's we got a lot of experience. A lot of guys that's been in different conferences, been around different players, and we didn't mesh well together quickly. So I'm excited to be with this staff. There's a lot of really good coaches in our room, and Knowles is a great leader of men and coaches. So I'm excited.
Coach Patrick Brown with Go Balls 24/7. Coach Knowles talked about how having some guys he's familiar with, both on the team and on the staff, is going to sort of help that learning curve was there for you last year when you came to Penn State? You sort of had to learn his defense, how he wants to teach it, and things like that.
Yeah, anytime you're going into a new system, it's going to be a learning curve. That was probably the third defensive system or fourth defensive system that I had been in since I had been at Penn State. So, but you know, it's just like anything. You know, they start throwing it up. It's more the terminology than the system itself. There's some different things that he do that the other systems I've been in we hadn't done, but it's more just the terminology, especially on the back end. The back end, you're going to have cover 2, you're going to have cover 4, you're going to have cover 3, you're going to have man coverage. It's just the terminology of how you want to play it. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Coach.